and welcome back to my channel. This is your first time here. Nice to have you. Today I'll be doing a get ready with me using some of my new and old makeup products. Interested in seeing how I achieved this look? Please keep on watching. For today's look, I'm going to start off using the e.l.f. Glow Reviver Lip Oil in the shade Honey Talks. To conceal my eyelids, I used the e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer in matte finish. This is in the shade Deep Chestnut. To set the concealer, I used the Anastasia Beverly Hills Loose Setting Powder in the shade Deep Peach. To line or shape my brows, I'm using the NYX Professional Makeup Eye Pencil in the shade Medium Brown. Then I'm going to use the dark brown color over the medium brown color to make it a little bit darker and to emphasize the upper and lower line. To clean up my brows, I'm using the same e.l.f. Camo Concealer in the shade Deep Chestnut. For eyeshadow today, I'll be using the Morphe Radiance 5 eyeshadow palette. This is the shade Ocean Drive. To start, I'll be placing this color at the outer corner of my lid into my crease. So next I'm picking this color here. This is what the color looks like, very vibrant color. Go off camera and do this eye and come back. To line my eyes, I'll be using the NYX Professional Makeup Epic Ink Liner in the shade Black. For primer today, I'll be using the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer with 4% niacinamide. So I'm going to let the primer sit for a while before I apply my foundation. Foundation today, I'll be using the L'Oreal True Match Super-Blendable Foundation. Now I wear the shade W9.5, but last week when I used it, I noticed it was a little bit dark for me, which is why I had to go back in store and get another shade. So W9.5 is probably a summer shade and I need to find a winter shade. So I need to get W9, but they didn't have it in store, so I ended up getting N8. So this is N8 and W9.5. I'm thinking I should just apply my shade because this... Okay, let's try N8 today. Looks red to me. Let's blend it in nicely though. I wish it was neutral or golden, not red. I also recently purchased the L'Oreal True Match Radiance Serum Concealer. This has 1.5 hyaluronic acid plus caffeine, and I got this in the shade C7. Now I was looking to buy a neutral shade, probably N8 or N7, but they didn't have that in store, so I had to grab this was a shade that looked like it would work for my under eye, but this has a red undertone, a cool undertone. It has a triangular shaped wand. I guess that makes for easy application. The L'Oreal True Match Radiant Serum Concealer provides instant dark circle coverage, visibly depuffs eye bags, and helps iron out fine lines. This lightweight, crease-resistant formula is infused with 1.5 hyaluronic acid plus caffeine to provide 24-hour hydration and all-day wear. Skincare plus makeup in one swipe. It neutralizes dark circles for an instantly brightened and even under eye area. It corrects like a concealer, hydrates like an eye serum. It can be used for highlighting and contouring. I'm trying to see if it offers a medium or light or full coverage, but I don't see that here. Oh, I think I let it dry down too much. I let it dry down too quickly. On the eye setting powder, I'll be using the Dermablend loose setting powder in the shade Warm Saffron. I'm gonna try to bake a little bit. the face setting powder, I'll be using the Mercier loose setting powder in the shade Translucent Medium Deep. For bronzer, I'll be using the L'Oreal Infallible up to 24-hour fresh wear bronzer in the shade 500. For blush, I'll be using the new e.l.f. Camo liquid blush in the shade Comin Hot Pink. I'm going to spray my face with the MAC Prepping Prime. For highlighter, I'll be using the Mercier Face Illuminator in the shade Inspiration. To line my lips, I'll be using the Sephora Rouge Gel Lip Liner in the shade Dark Horse. Then I'm using the Alma Beauty Nude Lipstick in the shade Me. For gloss, I'll be using the Too Faced Lip Injection Lip Gloss in the shade Hot Love. This is what it looks like. Okay guys, this is my final look with all of the products I used today. I really like the way the look turned out. It felt daunting, you know, using blue eyeshadows as someone who's not a professional, you know, trying to place different shades of blue eyeshadows on your lid. It's a very daunting task, but the eye look didn't turn out so badly. I think I did, I dare say, a decent job. My shade in the foundation is W9.5, but I probably used it when it was in the summer. I don't know why, because when I tried it last week, it looked a little bit dark or a little bit warm for me, which is why I went in store and tried to get a lighter shade. I thought a shade up would work like W9, but they didn't have it. But when I looked at the shade W9, the swatches online, it looks a little bit light for me, so I wasn't too bothered that I got N8. But N8 has a red undertone, so I wasn't too comfortable with the shade, even though it ended up working for me. I don't think W9 would work because I think it would be a little bit too light. I'll still try that shade when I have the time. And I like this palette, I like the colors, but there's a lot of fallout. It has a lot of fallout, and some of the colors were a little bit hard to work with. Like the royal blue it looks very beautiful when you apply it with your fingers, but then it still doesn't, the texture is one that is not consistent. Either that your finger has to be warm enough all the time to apply it, or it's just not consistent. Because when I applied it the first time, it went on well, but when I tried going in a second, third, or fourth time, it just wasn't going on properly. Now for the concealer, I like it. It's very lightweight. I think it's just a light to medium coverage because I applied it twice and then I was able to get some coverage, as you saw. It says it doesn't crease, it covers dark circles, which it did very well. I didn't work with it properly. I let it dry down. I was supposed to let it get just tacky, not dry. So I let it get dry, which is why it was a bit hard to work with. I've tried lip glosses, but I haven't tried a lip injection that has a plumping power. Most lip glosses that have this plumping technology usually sting your lips. You know, I've been hearing about it, but this is my first experience and it wasn't funny. I was at some point I wanted to take it up, but I was like, no, I need to just hang in there. It stung, but it wasn't so unbearable because I still have it on. At some point I was like, dang, how long is this thing gonna last? So it probably lasted, the stinging probably lasted for like 15 minutes and then it started going down. I still feel a little bit of sting, but it's not as intense as it was earlier on. But I'm looking for the plump. My lips don't feel or look bigger. I don't think they are. I don't have big lips, so I expected it to be like, think I see anything, because I don't. My lips still look the same size. I also like the blush. This is the second time I'm using it in a video and I really like it. This is where I end my video. I hope you like the product I use. Have you used any of the products and had any type of experience? Please let me know in the comments. If this is your first time here, I hope you consider subscribing. To my returning subscribers, thank you guys so much for coming back. Until my next video, have a blessed night and stay safe.